This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Sun Devils will kick this deep to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, BYU. They'll stroll into the end zone.
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's Spockmeyer. A short completion of the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the back gets the football. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This is about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys. Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite make it. Forced out at the 1.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running back with the football. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Inside give now from the shotgun. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
What a call here. 4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense thought they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Levitt. That's reeled in. It's Moss. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's a draw to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the Sun Devils will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, BYU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And it's BYU in the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They reach the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Makes the grab. It's Bachmeier. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Cougars will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Nice grab. It's Bachmeier. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's Bachmeier. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Great move in the open field. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Brigham Young. So the offense looking for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The Last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to throw. It's Levitt. With the catch, it's Griffin. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. And the Sun Devils moving quickly down the field here. Gonna run it. It's Brown. He's got the first down and still motoring. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Bachmeier. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Cougars come up to the line in a hurry up.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. With the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away.
Number 4 on to punt it away.
And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Up and over the man. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Breaks free. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Bachmeier. On the move now. That's a bizarre play. Goes backwards all the way to the end zone for a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Sprout. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. It's Moss. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. He breaks free. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying the run, it's Brown. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Now they run a draw play. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 2 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. A screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. And the receiver's got it. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Design quarterback line. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Robinson. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kurt. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. The running back here on a direct snap. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Levitt. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Now here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, ASU. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
37, BYU, 28.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it deep. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. And the Cougars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, BYU. That's another strike to his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The first play of the drive now for the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's caught. It's Butler. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And as we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
You need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. It looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Breaking free at midfield. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. The Sun Devils keep the football on the move. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Caught quickly. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a
touchdown, Arizona State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 31, set to kick off.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. What a snag by the senior.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing, having a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line to run the hurry up.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Pounding away with the run game. He could go. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the left side with a toss. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
It's a quarterback keeper.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill there.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were